What is going on, Flex Zone family? It's the host with the moist, God's favorite host, BKD, back with another AEW live watch along here on the Flex Zone podcast. We are live, audio is good, video is good, and we are live for another episode of Dynamite on today, April 6th, 2022. Smash that like button, hit that bell for notifications, subscribe, and comment down below. We're kicking things off with the boom. Adam Cole, baby, against Christian Cage for the first time ever on AEW Dynamite. And yes, Dre, it is a stack card. Pay per view quality, baby, on AEW Dynamite. What are you guys looking forward to tonight? What are your thoughts on this past weekend's WrestleMania, this past Monday's Raw? Cody is back. He has defected from AEW and is now in World Wrestling Entertainment. And boy, AEW is going to try to top, I'm sure, at least one night of WrestleMania. We get to hear from Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz tonight. The Hardys are in action. And it's going to be fantastic. Got Owens Cup Hart Foundation, Owen Hart Cup Foundation qualifying matches for the tournament. Young Bucks against FTR is your main event of the evening. What is going on, Flex On family? Thank y'all for tuning into this live stream. Hit that bell, like the video, comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. What's up, Mark? Yeah, they're doing the 75th anniversary broadcast, I believe, on ESPN. How did you like that? You thought it was broke? Make sure you like and subscribe. What's going on, Mark? Take a sip of this water. And it's good to see Christian Cage and Adam Cole going at it for the first time in AEW. First time ever. If you're new to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, like this page, subscribe for more. Adam Cole spitting at Christian Cage and a clothesline on the outside. Excited to see Samoa Joe back tonight, everybody. What do you think he's got to say, and what is Max Caster going to rap about? Water, right. Yes, Mark. Gotta have the water. Over 8 hours of content on the channel from this past WrestleMania weekend, both night live watch alongs on the page as well. If you want your fix for WrestleMania in here, what we had to say is it happened live. Queen Mia, what's up? What's up? Let me know if you want to hop on with me. If you're free, I know you might be working. If you want to hop on, let me know. Of course, I told you I'm doing an AEW watch along tonight, starting off with Adam Cole and Christian Cage. And Boston is hot tonight. But let me know in the comments down below. I'll get you on. And you can definitely co-host with me tonight. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Shout out to Queen Mia. She was on the Flex on podcast. Oh, sending love to you, Miss Harris, Queen Mia. Hope you're okay. And I hope and wish a speedy recovery if needed. You're definitely part of the Flex Zone family. So if there's anything you need from us, don't hesitate to reach out. But everybody send positive emojis to Queen Mia. Hopefully she gets well real soon. Dang, Queen Mia, I would hate that happened to you. A lot of crazy drivers out here that don't know what they're doing, and I'm glad you're okay. It seems like you're okay, and if there are any injuries, I hope you recover quickly, as I said. Yeah, Mark, my first Christian match probably was when he was in the Brood. I don't even remember who he was going against, but he was probably out there with Gangrel, him and Edge, obviously. Okay, for sure. We'll make that appointment television, Queen Mia. Looking forward to it. We'll make sure we get that in writing, sign the contract. But I appreciate it. Can't wait to have you on with me next week. We know it'll be another awesome episode of Dynamite, and Mark is sending his speedy recovery as well to you. So, all love from the Flex Zone family. We got our first picture in picture of the night. You know, TBS loves their picture in picture. Definitely a loaded card tonight here on AEW Dynamite here on the Flex Zone Podcast YouTube channel. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on this past weekend of WrestleMania. We can talk about Cody. We can talk about AEW. What do you think is going to happen heading into Double or Nothing? We got a Battle of the Belts 2 coming up in about 2 weeks' time. So that'll be good to see what they do with that. And a lot of great things in the world of professional wrestling, if you ask me. Of course, Queen Mia, all love, appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. And like I said, next week, mark your calendars, Flex Zone family. Queen Mia will be joining me to talk AEW as we watch it live. Not only will we watch it live, we'll talk about what happened with WrestleMania. We'll talk about what happened on Raw that week. We'll talk about her hot takes of does she think AEW need to be more diverse and her thoughts on Bianca Belair, Jay Cargill, and so much more. Queen Mia, definitely knowledgeable in the sport of professional wrestling, so I'm excited to pick her brain and just hear her reactions as we watch Little Wrestling live here on the YouTube channel as well. Yes, Mark, it is a thumbs down. I agree. Yeah, they do a lot of picture in pictures, but it's all good. Yes, Mark, we've been under a rock. Samoa Joe is all elite. He appeared at the Ring of Honor show on Friday, and he is all elite, and he's in the Owen Hart Foundation qualifying match night against Max Caster. Are you excited to see that, Mark? Let me know. And now we see a promo for Battle of the Belts. I believe it is the 16th of April. It'll tell me in one day, Saturday, April 16th at 8, 7 Central on TNT. So we'll probably have a live watch along for that as well. Hit that bell for notifications and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well, everybody. Like and subscribe. I just love how AEW doesn't always start with talk segments. They start with actual matches and get straight to the action. Christian off the top rope. Looks like it was dodged by Adam Cole. Yeah, Marcus, a special NBA 75th celebration game with a homage to NBA telecast of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So let me know what you guys think of the match so far. We're about 10 minutes in. The first time ever, Christian Cage and Adam Cole here on AEW Dynamite. A match we were rumored to get at All Out, but turned out to be Christian Cage versus Kenny Omega for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. We got Hikaru Shida versus Julia Hart for the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Cup. Christian with the boots up to the face of Adam Cole. Christian Cage looking to pummel Adam Cole as the crowd counts. He's up to three. He's up to five, seven, eight, nine, 10. Mark, I think you'll like it. I think it'll be pretty good. I think it'll be pretty good. Doesn't have to be great, just entertaining. I think Caster will rap and Joe will do what Joe does best, put him to sleep. Pendulum kick from Christian. Goes up to the top rope. Tornado DDT. And we got a kick out near fall. Everybody, if you're new to the channel, if you're just joining me, appreciate you. We do these watch alongs on Wednesdays for AEW Dynamite. Like the page and subscribe. Like this video. Tap in with us. Let us know what you think. If you like or don't like what you got to say. Of course, of course. How about you drop your email and I will add you in. Just add your email and I'll send you the link. So we got a backstabber from Adam Cole. Yeah, just drop your email, Queen Mia, and then I'll get you on. I can send you the link right now. They have had matches in tag team, but not in singles matches where Christian Cage and Adam Cole. So 3 times in tag team competition. Christian with the reverse DDT. Christian going for the headbutt. Nobody home. Super kick. Another one. Shining Wizard. Shining Wizard. Yeah, just drop your email, Queen Me, and I'll get you on here. That's an excellent opening contest, as AEW does a lot. The crowd is split 50-50 for Adam Cole and Christian Cage. Christian with his pad and his stretch on the middle rope into the slap. And then a diving headbutt and a super kick from Adam Cole. Okay, Mark, all good, brother. Appreciate you for tuning in with me. Hey, you can comment with me, and Mark, you're always welcome to join if you ever want to, brother. Appreciate that. And all you on here, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Join the channel. Definitely glad to have you guys here with the AW Watch Along. Christian with the top rope Frankensteiner. Christian gets the near fall. Got blood from Christian going for the spear. Didn't get the Panama Sunrise. Pump kick. Christian, such a savvy veteran. Then the spear. Another near fall. Let me check. Did you put in the comment section? If you put in the comment, what's good, Raj? Appreciate you, brother, for all your help. Let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah, drop it in the comments, Queen Mia. And Adam Cole with the poke of the eye to lower the boom, and he steals the win. Now we got some after the match happenings. We got Luchasaurus and Bobby Fish fighting to the top of the ramp. And here comes the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Hangman Adam Cole. He's a great heel. Can you drop it in the comments like you drop in your sentences right here? Drop it in here. Just write it in the comments, in the chat. So we got Adam Hangman Page and Adam Cole in a Texas Death Match. Okay. All right. I'm gonna figure it out. Give me 1 second. I got you. Let me check it out. Let me see. Actually, try YouTube. I got you. Let me see something. Let me see if I can figure it out. Yeah, I'm trying to get Queen Mia's email so I can get her on with me. I don't see it in the comments, bro. Let me know. Sanjay Dutt. Yes, he's a Dutt. Choked him out. Here comes Samoa Joe. Joe is going to kill you. Samoa Joe is over, baby. Thanks, Raj. Queen Mia, we about to get you on. Samoa Joe making his AEW debut. Yes, Samoa Joe, baby. Let's hear what Max Caster got to say. Everybody loves the Acclaim. Let's hear what he got to say. You, what's good, Raj?
What's going Hey, Mia, check your Instagram.
Ooh, okay, Max.
I didn't even get to hear his music. Does he have new music?
Hold on, you breaking up, Raj? Say something. Caster is a fool, Mark. As we try to get Queen Me on hand, Raj gets his signal together. Raj, what you say? Say something. I think he's getting his technical together. Samoa Joe looks pretty good to me right now. Joe is definitely going to kill you. Yes, he can. Mm. Hard hitting, strong style, Samoa Joe. Here comes Joe. Joe is so over. CYN is basically Raw Underground, Mark. It's basically Raw Underground. Joe is bringing the wood. Muscle Buster finish already. Move that was banned in WWE at one point. The theme music is amazing. Wow, that was amazing. Raj, what's up, brother? Yes, Muscle Buster. They banned it. Muscle Buster, baby.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo,
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you. Wait a minute.
He is. He is. Don't forget, Samoa Joe is the mentor of Mr. Lethal. Raj, what's up? Right. Right, Mark. Never mind. Shawn Dean and Sean Spears coming up. Shawn Dean is a independent wrestler who's on AEW now. How about Nash Carter being released from WWE from MSK for allegations of domestic violence? Hmm. Well, Mark, we'll see. We'll see what Shawn Dean is about, won't we? If you want to donate though, hashtag the Flex Zone One. Of course, your main event is FTR and the Bucks 2 for the ROH and AAA World Tag Team titles. Two matches in, and we are getting it popping here on the watch along. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, we do these watch alongs each and every week. AEW Dynamite tonight from Boston. Big time fight feel. Definitely a pay per view caliber card for. Oh, there she is. She finally got it. She finally's on here. Queen Mia, what's good? What's good? Appreciate you,
Hi
Raj.
guys.
First and foremost, how are you? Are you okay?
Hey.
Queen Mia, what's good?
Hello, hello. Hi guys.
First and foremost, how are you? Are you okay?
I am doing well. I am in pain, but I'm making it. The worst thing is my car is like the thing that's messed up the most, but I'm physically, I have whiplash and a concussion, but other than that, I am fine.
Well, I'm happy to hear you're fine because that's crazy. That's crazy.
It is. It is. It was definitely crazy.
But what's your thoughts so far on AEW? What two matches in?
Really good opener, but AEW usually does have good openers. Adam Cole never fails to perform. Anytime he gets in the ring, it's gonna be fire. Um, yeah, Samoa Joe, that was really exciting. I love Samoa Joe, so
And the crowd loved him. I don't know what WWE
thank
was on.
you. Um, I absolutely love Samoa Joe. I've followed his career for a really, really long time, like since he was back in Ring of Honor, and I followed him all the way to TNA, which then ended up turning into Impact, and then all the way to WWE through all of his injuries and everything. I'm gonna stick beside him because he's fire. Like he's as unproblematic as they come, and then you already know if he's in a match, fire.
Right. And just
Never
watching
afraid to
him do
perform.
those moves, those topes and those
Okay,
kicks.
like what? Who
Imagine
do you
Samoa
get
Joe
that
and Keith
from?
Lee. What?
Come on, and we better get it, and we better get it, because if we don't, I'm throwing a
I'm
fit.
I'm I'm intrigued to see how many people are in the Owen Cup tournaments because I'm trying to piece in my head who's going to be in it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
obviously Samoa Joe's in it. I think Keith Lee will be in it too. That's just my
you better
guess.
be, because if
Yeah.
not,
So
I'm gonna be mad. I mean,
yeah,
I know he just got there, but like, so did Keith
yeah.
Lee, basically. So we
Because the
don't even.
women, Tony Storm's in it and Jamie Hayter. So that's looking all right so far though.
Yeah,
Looking nice so far.
Sheeta is definitely about to slay.
Yeah.
What's her name? Jessica?
Julia
Jennifer?
Hart.
Yes.
But she got her little eye patch thing, so maybe she's about to turn into something or turn heel.
No, Sheeta's gonna slay her regardless. It doesn't even.
Yeah. I think
Doesn't
they're
even. We
gonna
don't even need
out.
to. We don't even need to hear nothing about it.
Here comes MJF. Yes, Mark, put some respect on her name. She knows what she's talking about.
Thank
She,
you.
she
Thank
she
you.
doesn't like Cody though. She changed the channel when Cody comes on.
Wait a second. That's not true. That's not true. I didn't say I didn't like him. I just say he's boring.
So how do you feel about this? I said the next day in the group chat. I said, do y'all think Cody's gonna be the man to take the belt from Roman?
I, if he does, I'm gonna like. I would feel very insulted as a fan, and then if I was backstage talent, I'd be even more insulted because not only did like has Roman been this powerhouse, and he hasn't really, like, Cody is not, they're not the same size. Roman is a lot bigger than him, so for them to compete, and then first of all, Shawn Dean, like, let's go, absolutely. um with Cody trying, like, if he does end up competing, I'd be mad. I would be pissed, and I feel like everybody who would like have an attitude about it would be like, rightfully so, because he just got back here, and if we're just gonna talk business, we're just gonna talk business. He just got here. He need to have at least two little mid card little rivalries before he can even think about putting himself anywhere near the prestige that's going on with this title. Roman has put like the universal title up here, and he's just going to continue like to elevate it. So Cody needs to. He gonna have to work his way up there. I would be very, very upset, and I would throw a fit if I was backstage talent and they were talking about putting this man in the freaking title picture. Like, nah, I wouldn't be letting that go. Not at all.
How do you feel about Rhea Ripley potentially joining the Edge? That's the rumor as well.
She already has the grunge look, which
Right.
okay, fine. I think that I would like um a more brutal move set from her if she does join. I would really like her to be a little bit more aggressive, because you remember, like, if you remember back in the day,
In NXT.
the I might say when she was over there on her turf,
Yeah.
she was like that,
She
okay,
was the best woman.
straight like that, and then, ooh, sorry, I'm having some pain. And then she came over to NXT over here, and it was just like, all right, cool, but I would want her to be a little bit more aggressive, because the Brood back in the day, they were all about aggression. Everything that they did was a little bit it had a little bit more aggression than necessary, and that's what I would like to see from all of them, like on the daily. I know that Damien is capable of that. We've seen him be a little bit brutal
Right.
back when he was on NXT. So I absolutely want to see that.
Well, real quick, we see Wardlow looks like he's about to make an appearance. Do you like Wardlow?
I do. I do. I
Imagine him and
enjoy
Samoa
I
Joe.
enjoy like him in the ring, and I enjoy him overall, like with his character that he's been like playing out. I enjoy him. And then, it doesn't hurt that he's also a good-looking man. That doesn't
Hey,
hurt.
that helps the ratings. It
It
helps the ratings.
absolutely does.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was happy
ooh.
for him. I'm kind of sucks that he got screwed, but you kind of knew it was coming with
Yeah, I'm
MJF.
gonna say, you knew it was coming. However, he's also one of those guys that is like, no matter what you give him, he's not only gonna make it work, but it's gonna look good.
Remember his match
And
with Cody in the steel cage?
it's been looking good so far. So go get him, Warlow. Go get him. MJ's about to run like a little bitch. He's gonna run away. He don't want
Oh
no parts
wow,
of him.
oh wow. And it looks like we're gonna get some Blackpool Combat Club on Rampage this Friday. I definitely make sure I watch it.
Mm.
And then Sean Spears lost. There you go, Queen Mia. That's some diversity right there. Captain Sean Dean won. There you go.
As he should. As he should. Go, Shawn Dean.
Hey, Mark, you like Sean Dean? He got to win.
Mm.
Him, Miss Queen. Say hi to Queen Mia.
Hey, a fellow queen in the mix. Hey, girl.
Yeah, I think Warlow is definitely on his way to being a main eventer.
And he absolutely should be. Like, he is one of those rare people that, he's a total package. He got the look, he got the moves, and he can talk. He doesn't need a mouthpiece.
Right,
If they never would have paired him like, with MJ, he'd have been fine like on his own. And that's very rare that you find that with people, like male or female. It's very rare that you find people that are just total package. They got it all.
right. Did you get a chance to watch the Ring of Honor show? I meant to ask you that on Monday.
I did not because I had to work, so I did not. He is a whatever guy, but like those guys, those are often like the really they end up being some of the best,
Fun fact: Captain Sean Dean has beaten MJF and Sean Spears.
as he should, as he
So
should.
he got some wins, Mark. He got some wins. But the Ring of Honor card, I know you like Ring of Honor, so
The
I can
only thing
talk
I
to you
made
about it.
sure to watch was Jonathan. I made sure, I make
Gresham
I
and
make it a point
Bandito.
to really keep an eye on my talent. Um, I made sure that I watched that, and I saw that live. So it was just like Jonathan Gresham.
Can you imagine Gresham and Danielson?
Listen, Gresham and honestly, just about anybody. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm not even a huge fan of Ryan because he's. Mm, but I'd watch that. I'd
I'm telling
absolutely.
you, whatever you do, watch FTR and the Briscoes. I can't even put into words how great that match was. Just think about DIY and the Revival takeover. It's on that level. Hangman and Kenny versus the Young Bucks. It's on that level.
Hmm.
My God, that was an amazing match. Man, I don't even know how to put into words. It was great. And FTR is the best tag team in the world. They're the best.
Gresham is a workhorse. He absolutely is. Like when you look at his freaking resume, that man has been working
Every time I watch his matches, I see something
nonstop.
I've never seen before. The way he just be cradling people and bending them.
Listen, and then okay, so this is a little bit like more on the personal side, but so he's married to Jordan Grace over in Impact. And when I try and like keep a lookout like on the women because I really like to see like how they develop over time. How I'm all for women. I love watching women wrestle. Um, so I always like keep a lookout on them. And when I see Jordan, in the ring, I'm like, you can tell she's been working with Jonathan because after she slimmed down, she's
Right.
been doing so many more things that are like a part of his moveset. It's ridiculous. So she is a person who I'm like, you know what? I want to see her over in WWE giving the girls a run for their money because although the women from Impact, they're not necessarily as clean. They're cleaner than most of the women over on AEW, which is fine. But Jordan is one of those women. I'm like, you know what? If she was to come over here in WWE and spend a little bit of time in the PC, and then they would like, that's all she would need. I'd give that girl about 2, maybe 3 weeks in the PC, and she can go ahead and hang with everybody. She's gotten so much better since she got more fit, and I would really like to see her do more, honestly.
Yeah, every match I watch with him is a banger, and this match was no different.
It was really really good.
Oh, Roger wants to know, did you ever want to get into or be a wrestler?
When I was a kid, yeah. And then I started, as I was growing up, and I did my sports, actually did it in high school along with volleyball. And it was like, yeah, but then it was just like, you see these claws? See these? Yeah, I'm not giving those up for nobody. And in order for me to train, because I did look into it, in order for me to like train, these would have to go. I'm not about that life. No, no. No offense to all these other, ladies. I'm just too pretty for that. I don't want to do it. I could talk though. I could definitely be somebody's mouthpiece without a
Right.
doubt. But actually wrestling, yikes,
Who
no.
whose school would you go to? Would you go to the Nightmare Factory? Would you go to Seth Rollins and Becky
I
Lynch
am
school?
absolutely going to Booker T's school
Okay.
because I know without a doubt I'm going to get not just like treated fairly, but I know that I would be getting some of the best like male coaching, and then I would also get an equal amount of female coaching as well, which that's what the Nightmare Factory is lacking in right now, the female coaching department. They don't have that female talent there, so they're just learning from men, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like as far as like working like one on one, I'm not gonna necessarily learn like all like the ins and outs like I would with a woman. So I would definitely absolutely go to Booker T's school.
And look at AQA. If you know, familiar with her,
Yes,
she was
absolutely.
on the
Listen,
Ring of Honor
that
show. She got a
match,
win.
that match that she had with Jade on here,
Yeah.
don't even speak to me. Like you would not have been able to speak to me that night because not only did they both perform to a really really good level, but for AQA it was just like, this is big. And she wrestled. I felt like she wrestled like this was big.
She
So,
beat Tony Storm, I think, too. She has one over Tony Storm in NXT. I think she pinned her one time. She won on Friday at the Ring of Honor pre-show. So
mhm.
she's doing good, and she's signed with All Elite Wrestling. So she's going to be a good person to watch out for.
Yeah, when she fought Jade, she posted my story, like on her story.
Oh,
So
that's what's up.
not
Shout
saying
out
I'm
to her.
official or anything, but like,
Hey, you was there. You was
yeah.
there. That's all that
Okay.
matters, right?
She posted me Jade like almost every single time I post something and I tag Jade in it, she puts me on her story. So like
Love to see it.
the last time when I first saw y'all at the AEW show, I had worn my and I had on my Jade shirt. I had tagged her in
Yeah.
my post that night, and she put me on her story. I
So
was
are you
like,
going to be in the baddie section when Jay goes for 30 and 0?
"Listen, I'm trying. I'm gonna try.
I'm just saying,
I absolutely am.
that, that that's
Y'all
a
gonna
great
have to,
idea, by the way, by Jade.
as soon as she puts it out there, y'all gonna have to come and hype me up in the comments. Just keep going, keep going, keep going,
Yeah.
so I can be in the baddie section. Cause I don't know, I already bought my ticket for the show when they come here next month. Uh,
Yeah, next month. Yep.
so I'm going. So I'm going with Jimmy's. I purchased like the whole package with them. So I'm getting like the half price drinks and like the half price food and everything. They like the pre turn up at the restaurant, and then we're gonna get on the bus like to the show. But I'm like, if I could be in the baddie section, I'm not saying I'm not gonna ride the bus to Jimmy's and everything, but I'm saying I'm a ditch them so I can go to the show and be in the baddie section.
What do
Y'all
you
gonna
think
miss
about
me with that.
What you think about Eddie Kingston? He just spoke. Looks like we're gonna get a 3-on-3 match. They need trios titles.
They have a lot of trios. I'm very surprised that they have not, introduced it yet. They have so many trios. It's
House of
ridiculous.
Black is just amazing.
Listen, and all House of Black needs in this given moment is a woman.
It might
They
be
just
Julia
need a
Hart. It might
female.
be Julia Hart.
No.
She got the mist in the eye.
She got the mist. Okay, great, but she don't have the talent to keep up.
Yes, Raj, I do hear Jimmy's. Jimmy's in that overpriced food. Yes, I hear them, Raj.
It
Yes.
depends on what you eating.
Everything that went up nowadays, but you're right.
It
You're right.
depends on what you eating. Like, so I like naturally, I mean not naturally, but I usually like I go and like get like the giant crab cake with some loaded mashed potatoes, and that's my go-to. But last time I got some what did I get? I got the egg rolls. I got like the egg roll trio. That joint was fire. I didn't think I was gonna like the first night, WrestleMania night one. I didn't eat nothing else. I had that egg roll trio, and I was like, this is a bomb. It was actually really really good. I didn't enjoy the shrimp one so much, but if you go and like you get the trio and just get that what's it called, the trio, but you just get the crab cake egg roll, and then you get the crabby chicken cheesesteak egg roll. You don't even need to eat nothing else. So
I,
then you could just eat that and you could just drink the rest of the night, and you'll be solid. I promise. It's really good.
I just need Jimmy's to have more seating for these AEW events because they know they're gonna sell out.
Cause so I figured out what the problem is.
Yeah, talk to me. See, thank you. Let
I
let, let
figured
everybody
out.
know.
I figured out what the problem is. So I do not miss an event at Jimmy's, unless I'm already like booked for work. I don't miss it. I don't miss an event. I don't miss an opportunity to get out there. I love just being surrounded by like the wrestling aura. I just love that.
Right.
So I don't miss it. The problem is they underestimate the amount of people like when they purchase. So and then like we don't get notified when they put the purchase like on the website. Like when the event goes up for sale, nobody gets notified. There's no open email, hey, the event's posted, go get your tickets. So they have to account for a lot of like purchases within the week. They have to account for all of those last minute purchases that are coming in, and sometimes the purchases come in the day before and the day of. So they go into it like, all right, whatever, it's not going to happen, this is probably going to be the limit. And then it's just like, no, these events be happening on Sundays, people get paid on Fridays. So
Right. You're gonna get that last minute
you
rush.
y'all have to accommodate that last minute rush. And I feel like so I don't have a problem with basketball, but I was a little irritated on Saturday when I went for WrestleMania Night 1, because I feel like if I'm going to pay you for a ticket so that I can come and watch wrestling, that's what I want to see everywhere I turn my head. I want to see wrestling. So I was a little bit irritated, but then they were like, well, it's March Madness and blah, blah, blah. I was like, I mean, that's fine, but there are TVs everywhere. Y'all could have put them upstairs. Y'all going to put us downstairs in this bar, then
Yeah, they
y'all
put
should
y'all
have
at the
made it
blacks
so
only
we
bar.
were
That's
there.
what I told That's what I told Roger. They put y'all at the blacks only bar.
In the upstairs area, it accommodates, so it has like much more room
That's what I'm saying. I don't
upstairs.
know why they don't use that for the
And
wrestling events.
so I'm like, what they need to do, they need to account for the last minutes, and then they need to make sure that they can fill up the space upstairs. But I'm like, if y'all fill up the space, if y'all say, upstairs bar, that might make people want to come more, because the downstairs bar is crowded. And a lot of people don't want to be, crowded in that area, especially, sometimes it's hard to walk around in there, especially when it's packed. So, but you don't have that problem when you're upstairs in the upstairs bar. I prefer the upstairs bar, like for sure, but I'm not gonna not go. you know?
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're about to get
definitely.
the Hardys versus
Oh, here comes
Butcher
your
and
girl.
Babe.
Here comes your girl, Queen Mia.
As she should, because flawless.
Who should beat her? Let me ask you that, if anybody.
I don't have nobody in mind at the moment.
Just let her keep winning until you can't no more.
Good Jade. I think that I would be very happy to see Athena, aka Ember Moon, come in, and she's somebody I would be willing. Look at her, boom! Come on, and she got on red bottoms. Girl, yes. All right, now I'm gonna have to get me them glasses. Now I'm gonna have to get them because why would she do that? You see what those shades say? They say that bitch. Come on, I'm gonna have to get me a pair.
Oh wow, there's the baddie section.
I'm gonna have to get me a pair of those shades. Period.
Oh.
Look at her. She looks fantastic. But ooh, hold on.
Do your job. Shawn, beautiful, baby, so beautiful.
They are pretty.
A baddie is a beautiful woman with confidence that knows herself.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, I can stand up here and say this to all you slobs because I know myself.
She can get rid of Mike Sterling, but it's okay, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, those glasses are hard.
Trash. I
Yes, you
mean,
can, Roger. You can
listen,
get involved.
Roger, please. No, you cannot.
MMA losers coming into this business. I
Yeah,
am
because Ronda
so
Rousey is terrible.
Did she call her an MMA loser?
She did. She did.
the problem. Give me space.
She's gotten so much better.
She does every
I'm
day.
the problem
Yeah,
solver.
like you said, every time you see her, she gets better and
Every
better.
time.
Yes, yes, Mark. She wants space. You too
Okay?
close.
And give it to her. Absolutely.
Oh, she'd
Like
be a
you can
decent match
tell,
though.
not only like has her confidence soared, but she's also, putting in that work. And that's why her confidence has soared because she's like, she could talk the talk and she could walk the walk.
Right.
Rare commodities, okay? Rare, rare commodities.
Yeah, and I think training with Brian Danielson is only gonna help that.
Oh, for sure. I don't while he's not like my favorite performer, he is extremely technically sound. And I think that that is something that Jade can equip and add to her arsenal and just make her even more like unstoppable.
Right.
Because she has, the strength, she has the agility. If she masters technique too, mm,
Yep.
forced to be reckoned with even more. But yeah, I don't think there's anybody on the roster right now that I'm willing to see her lose to. But if Athena was to come over here or Mia Yim slash Jade as well, because she did go by Jade when she was over at Impact.
Right. Right.
Um, yeah, she is absolutely. Those are absolutely two people I would be willing to see come in and dethrone Jade. Other than that, everybody else can just take a seat and she can continue uh, running through everybody like it's nothing.
That's what I said. At this point, they just need to let her keep running through people. Then, if you get one of them,
Yeah, you once you acquire somebody that has like that skill, I feel like honest to God, anybody that has been through the WWE circuit any of the women that have been through the WWE circuit, their skills do not decline.
Right.
They only tend to get better and better as they keep going. As they keep going throughout different places throughout their career. Period.
Right.
Go Hardys. It is so nice to see them back
I
together.
was about to ask, are you excited to see the Hardys?
I always am. I'm never going to be not happy to see the Hardys. Huge part of my childhood in the tag team world. And just knowing, I follow like the both of them on, like I follow their personal lives as well. And Jeff is very open about like when he's going through stuff. He's been that way since 2018. He's
Hmm.
been very open about like when he's struggling or when he's going through something, or like when he needs people like to pray for him, or when he needs people to send him love or stuff. He's very open about that. So when the story came out that they were like, he was all the negativity came out with him like possibly relapsing and everything. And on a business standpoint, I'm like, if that was the case, I would understand, them wanting, like if he's acting sporadically like he does when he relapses, I would understand. But, you know, he wasn't acting that way. He wasn't acting like, it wasn't sporadic behavior.
Right.
So the fact that they, came at him the way that they did, I was just like, I wouldn't appreciate that either. I would absolutely feel as disrespected as he did, and I probably would have left too.
It's like
So,
they just fired him off of just cause. They didn't have no proof.
um, and it's just like it's unfortunate, but look at what we're getting to see now.
Because he
He's
wasn't
always
getting his fair due in WWE.
Yeah, they're going into the Hall of Fame regardless. Um, they're going to go into WWE's Hall of Fame. They have to.
Right.
So at this point, if this is what they want to do, they want to retire here together. Fine, I'm okay with that. I'm good. I know that they never fail to disappoint. Um, so I mean, I said they never fail to this. They never fail to put on a good show.
Right.
So I will absolutely, if this is where they choose to retire together, I'm gonna support them.
That's what I was gonna say. They don't need a long run, just a good 2 years, 3 years.
A couple, maybe like 2 title reigns. And I know we're guaranteed to get some good rivalries.
Yeah, that
I'm
tag
here
team
for it.
division is loaded. It's crazy.
I'm here for it. They can definitely go ahead and keep this going, and this will be fire. And as long as Jeff continue, like Jeff is like always working to be like better. Ooh, that was a nasty looking fall.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, when Jeff debuted here, he was looking a lot slimmer. He was looking like he was healthy, and I was like, I was like, okay, look, he said WWE was toxic, so he had to get
Right.
away.
That's the thing. You hear a lot of that, so it's like, ugh, is it that bad for some people?
And for like when certain people complain, I'm like, you know what, you just go away, like be quiet. Like Maria Kanellis,
Oh
Mike
yeah,
Bennett's wife,
yeah.
she complains a lot. And I'm just like, nothing about you is great. Literally nothing. Not your looks, not your in-ring work, and definitely not your mic work. So when you complain about not being on TV, not getting opportunities, shut up. Just stop. Because there are people backstage that absolutely don't deserve to be in catering, but they're there because WWE decided to give you a shot. And you
Right,
chose to emasculate your husband on TV with the time that they gave you. This is what you chose to do, and this is exactly why now you're not there. But I guarantee you, if she was given another opportunity to go back to WWE, she would take it.
right,
So I'm like, you can't sit up there and consistently complain about this one company, and then you keep going back, and you just keep going back. Like that's ridiculous to me. That's insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome.
Right.
Like, close the door and don't open it back up. Jesus. But then you have other people that are like, swole. Raj, I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Then you have people that actually do complain about doing like not getting TV time or something, or like leaving places because they're not good enough. Like when Swole said what she said about AEW, it was nothing but truth. She didn't say anything bad. It was nothing but the truth. But I'm just like, I've seen her wrestle, and I'm like, I absolutely agree. I've been watching AEW. I absolutely agree. You can't sit up there and say, like, in your history of all your champions, how many black ones have there been? You've been out here for a while now, and you can't name me 5 black champions. 5? And your roster is stacked, and you can't name me 5? That's disappointing. And what she said was right. And then for Tony to respond the way he did was just atrocious. Atrocious.
Yeah. I mean, Mark thinks Swole was trash though.
Ooh, I'm not even. You gotta watch. I'm not gonna say she was the greatest, but she was a lot better than Britt Baker.
I think Swole thought she was better than Tony thought she was. It's probably one of those things. You
But
know
the,
how
but
people
the
have their
sad part
favorite.
is when he said what he said like about her, it was just like, you said you didn't think she was that good, but literally a couple of like a while ago, you literally said you think she's a great wrestler and you think she's a great addition to your team. But now, because she's speaking out against what she's seen and what she has experienced under your company, now all of a sudden you don't think she's that great and you don't think she's that good. But there wasn't there, like, I mean, Britt's not great. Like, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mark. I don't think she's great. She's a bare minimum babe. And there's nothing wrong with that.
You'll probably see her in the Owen Cup Women's Tournament.
Unless she decided to take a break. If she
I feel
decides to
like
take a break, I'd be all right with that.
I feel like they're gonna try to do Britt Baker and Tony Storm at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be soon, but I think that's gonna be the next big match for them.
Okay.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said nothing. Swole probably should have just said, "Look, I want more black people," because she said diverse, but she really wanted more black people.
But that's exactly what she said. I don't think Tony. I don't think that if Tony like didn't have anything, not necessarily nice to say, but if he didn't, he could have said, while I disagree with her perspective, I do believe that she's a good addition, and her perspective is her perspective, or he could have left it at that. He did not have to diminish her. Like, as a big boss in business, those are not the type of things that you say, and they don't make people that look like Swole want to come and join your team,
Right.
especially if this is the things that you say. Meanwhile, a couple of months ago, you were just on Team Swole, and now that she's like, all right, I'm gone, and now she's talking about her experience, and this is just what she was talking about in her opinion and in her experience, and that's the way he responded. It was just gross. I'm not going to argue with y'all about bare minimum Babe Baker. She can be y'all fave. That's great. That's great. She ain't gonna cut it for me. I
I'm
would
just
like her
happy
to be
that
on Adam Cole's level.
I'm just happy that she did the job for Thunder Rosa. She had a good reign. Now it's Thunder's time. But Jade's making the TBS title the most valuable title on the brand.
Absolutely, because I ain't seen nothing from Thunder. I don't know. She over there getting awards and days and stuff from towns. Like, ma'am, if you don't go call somebody a puta and fight somebody, like, get out of the people towns. Go get in the ring and do some. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, the Hardys are earning that paycheck.
Ooh, he tried to. He tried to do the poetry of motion and he slipped. That did not look great. Listen, this old man literally frightens me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This old man, he frightens me. Every time he gets in the ring, I'm just like, he gonna hurt somebody or he's gonna croak and hurt himself. Like, I'm terrified that something is gonna happen. I can't.
They loving your bare minimum brick comment.
That's literally that's just because it's not something that she would be able to do in WWE. Like, she wouldn't be who she was in WWE with this person. You can't go over there and be bare minimum and then think that you're gonna say you want to be a bare minimum, babe. This is the place for you. Go ahead to AEW. Love that for them. Love that for them. Like, it's really nothing interesting about it, about a lot of the women here, especially, like, they just think because they bleed in, oh my god, they're so hardcore. We got blood, yes, we can do this. Yikes, guys, no. Where's the talent? Anybody can pour thumbtacks in the ring. Come on. Anybody can do that, and they do that in other places, especially on the independent scene. Like, there's thumbtacks everywhere.
Right.
It's I'm not everything that they do, I've seen it on TNA. But the thing is, the women there, they don't have to fight, every week or even every pay-per-view with blood involved or even with stipulations involved. They're able to do that without adding that. And I understand at first I understood it. I was like, okay, y'all want to bring more eyes to the product, and blood will do that, because that's not something we see from WWE, and we're not really getting much of that from Impact either. So some blood is gonna bring eyes.
Jeff,
However,
Jeff Hardy's trying to die. I'm sorry. I had to say that.
and you know what, at this point, as he should, because
Yo, I'm just sitting here like, how old is he? Oh,
period,
Lord. Yes, he is broken in half, Mark. He is broken in half.
period, as he should be.
Yeah, the Hardys is gonna be
Oh,
fun to watch.
here comes
Here comes
Andrade.
little Charlotte.
Don't call him that.
We know who run that relationship, by the way.
Stop it.
It's Queen
Stop
Charlotte.
it.
From Queen Mia to Queen Charlotte. She run that relationship, even though her match was terrible on Saturday and she shouldn't be the champion.
Listen. She was doing the best. You can't really do much when you're working with Ronda Rousey. There's not only
That's
so
why I would have
much.
rather seen Sasha and Charlotte or Naomi and Charlotte.
Listen, anybody except her. Anybody except her. And we
And you know they're
all
gonna have a damn rematch probably at the next pay-per-view.
and it's gonna put us to sleep once again. Put us to sleep, send us to the bathroom, all of it. We all Bunny she's also a bare minimum babe too.
She looks good though. That's what she's there for, to look good.
Yeah, if you like that type of stuff, okay.
It's always good to see Sting, by the way.
Yep. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and leave that to y'all. Now he gonna put the bunny in front of him. Hit her, Sting. She like to bleed. Hit her ass right in the face. Okay, or not. Can't
Where's
have it
Darby
all, I
Allen?
guess.
Darby Allen out there?
No.
Yeah. Do you like Jurassic Express?
I do. I enjoy them. I enjoy them in action. Not gonna lie, when I first started seeing them, I was like, the mask, it's a little bit, it's a little bit off-putting, but Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy's Tarzan, he's a dinosaur. Okay, fine, sure,
Yes, Roger. Ronda Drowsy, because she's gonna put you to sleep.
every time, and it's just like it's so disappointing because why are you not getting better? Why are you not improving? Why are you still the same way that you were when you were facing Nikki Bella? But I think that's probably what happened. When you're used to, that was her first like big thing, on her own was with the twins. And they suck. So you can suck with them and it's gonna be fine. You guys can all suck together and it's just but you know why wasn't you training for that? Like, this is the time where these past couple of months, she should have been besties right side by side with Shayna, and Shayna should have been getting her together because there is no way you'd be able to call yourself my friend putting on performances like that.
It's like she got worse.
And listen, I said that. I said that. And I was like, then I was the bad guy because I was talking about her coming back after she had a
Oh, you'll
baby.
fit in perfect here because we tell it like it is here. Because
What,
we don't hold
like, I'm
punches.
like, okay, so what? She had a baby.
And
Congratulations.
then she
So did
says it every
Becky.
week. I know you're not the only woman who had a baby and came
So
back.
did Becky.
Right.
Becky went and had a baby, and like Mickey James had a baby, wrestled. Albeit Mickey James has been wrestling all her life, but
Mickey
still.
James has gotten better over the years, if you want to be
Okay,
honest.
and she just continues. Like I was,
Right. Doing some of the best work of her career, and you got worse.
and then you get worse, and it's like you're not
Can't even
even
cut a promo.
it. That'd be the worst thing right there. I can't even sit through that. I cannot sit through her trying to like not put on like it's just bad. It's almost as bad as Eva Marie, if not worse.
Mark, I think you're right. I don't think she got passion. I don't think she got passion. I think she likes the paycheck and the notoriety, but I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
it's
she got
just like
passion.
you really don't even have the necessary notoriety to pull in the people like you used to when you first got there. When you
Right.
first got there, it was like, okay. I mean, we all saw you get knocked out over there last week, but hey, cool. You want to come over here and do stuff. All right. Fail at one thing, try and succeed at another. Good for you. I'm glad you didn't try and, stay down. But, you're not nobody's intimidated by you. Especially, I forgot who said, somebody said, I think it was Becky, said something about her stupid mean face, her stupid mean mug, or something like that. And I think it was Becky. And she was like, she's not scared of her and her stupid mean face or something like that. I was like, I'm dead because that is the truth. Because ain't nobody scared of you, girl. You just look dumb. Like, do you need to go to the bathroom? Fix your
So
face.
how do you feel about them probably her and Becky having a match at Mania next year? That's the rumor.
I don't think that's worthy of a Mania slot. However, they want to put them, I'd rather than put them in a cage and have them do something with that. It could be a Hell in a Cell or it could be a steel cage, but honestly, steel cage matches have kind of lost their thrill to me because nobody tries to escape the cage anymore, like for real. They be trying to climb up like for jokes, but nobody tries to escape for real, and that is disappointing because I feel like the steel cage match, you need to go ahead and climb up out of there, because if you just pinning somebody in a cage, I don't want to be your friend.
Right.
I'm not that impressed. All right, you did the same thing that you could do in a regular match. Had you climbed your way out of there, I'm like, all right, now you got my attention. Now I'm paying. Now I'm proud of you.
Right.
But you doing regular stuff like steel cage matches have not really. They've lost their interest to me. However, as far as seeing them, they can go ahead and fight in a Hell in a Cell match maybe, and then they might be able to give us some good content off of that. Something with some sort of stipulation. Oh look, here's Tony and the other girl.
Jamie Hayter.
Yes, Tony lost some weight too.
She definitely did. I guess maybe like you said, the WWE toxicity, right?
I would say they probably
Because
toxic.
she was definitely a little more. Well, yeah, she lost some weight.
She was way more thick. She had an ass on her. Goodness gracious. That thing was thangin', okay? Tony was carrying that wagon. And now
Yeah,
she ain't got no more.
I guess that's that WWE weight dropped
It
off
must
soon as she
be.
left.
But, and when she was on her home turf, she was killing it.
Yeah,
Thick and everything. She was killing it.
her and Piper, who they changed the dewdrop, which is
And I
stupid.
will never call her by that name. She will be Piper until she dies.
Hopefully, I don't think she's going to do anything in WWE, but
Not
yeah,
ever, not with that. And then you could not have.
I was just thinking about how she used to look, and then I was like, she did lose hella weight after leaving, like like she just the perfect diet. She did a James Harden, how he was just big and then just dropped all that weight. But she definitely was thick though. She was. I love Sheeta though. Holy Sheeta.
I'm gonna say I love Sheeta. She just really, really entertaining.
So
She's
who you
really
think
good.
should win the women's Owen Cup? Since we're here,
I'd be. I think we all would like to see that ass make a comeback. um, I'd be okay with Sheeta winning the tournament. Um, but I also know that she already has an illustrious career. So if they want to give this to somebody else, then that's also fine.
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be.
The cheerleader is just not. I can't take her seriously. If they tried to put her with the House of Black, I can't take her seriously. It's just like Alexa Bliss. They tried to give her the whole scary gimmick, and it's just like she's still no. Like I'm not gonna take her seriously.
She turning heel now. Look, she turning on him. She turning on him.
Bad choice. Bad choice. Like she does not have anything. Like you've seen the House of Black. You see who's in there. You see what they repping.
Mm.
She's a
Yeah,
child. She's a child, and she does not belong in the House of Black. She doesn't belong anywhere near the House of Black.
she could carry that bags or something.
Behind the scenes, absolutely. Oop, my laptop's gonna die. Hold on, we gotta move.
We don't want that.
Go, 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 go fast. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ugh. Oh God, my neck. Hi, Jake. Hello. Ugh. Okay, where's my charger? Here's my charger. Wait. Okay, go. Hold on. Hopefully, go. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right, we are back.
There we go. That's the only thing about TV. All these damn commercials.
But anyway, yeah, I can't. I
Can't get
can't.
behind that. Can't get behind that.
I just can't. If she had a little bit more of a dominant showing throughout, her career, she was with the Varsity Blondes, then maybe. But as far as what she has going on, like now, everything before then is just girl, bye. You look like you need to work at an ice cream parlor. Nothing about you is scary, intimidating, or I'm not looking forward. Like, you don't scare me. Like, I know as a guy, I'm a little bit scared to go stand across from Alistair Black. I mean Malachi Black. I'm a little bit I'm a little bit scared. I don't want to sit there and do that. Thank you.
Very intimidating fellow.
Yeah, you know, and Buddy, I don't want to fight him either.
Bruh, he's like
I
that. He
I
ain't the
just
biggest dude, but he's stocky.
I don't want to fight him either. Julia, I'm gonna go drag her around the block and then come back and do it again. I'm not. Come on,
It just
no.
feels like that's where they're going with it. I'm not saying you
It
don't
it
like it,
does it
but
does, but I'm just saying like it's not something I can get behind because I'm just not convinced.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's. I mean, she probably just look, wear all black or something. But
It'd be.
speaking of that, speaking of Alexa Bliss, what the hell are they doing with her?
I don't know and I don't care.
Oh, okay,
Keep
well,
her off my TV, please.
I agree with you. I have no argument.
She can go ahead. She can go. She bare minimum babe, right? Can
I
come right
agree
over
with that.
here. Can come right over here to AEW and do what they do. Cause fire fit right on in with the others. This is good.
Yeah, I never was a huge fan of her, even when she was winning championships. I
She
just thought
didn't
she was
deserve
just a
nothing that she didn't deserve any of the accolades that she has. So it's I've never been on that team like from the get go
like I
ever.
did like her with Bray Wyatt, and that's because Bray Wyatt makes everything great. But
Didn't
it
even like
was
her there.
it was
They
goofy how they
tried, but
started. Yeah, it got goofy.
all
Got
of
real
her
goofy.
mean faces look. They just remind me of Ronda Rousey, girl. Like I'm not scared of you.
Rousey, Rousey, Rousey. Yeah, it was bad. That's why I was like, why is she winning all these matches? Why is she beating Bailey? Why is she beating this person and that person? I'm like, why?
Like, yeah, make it make sense, please. And it wasn't, and it never did. They don't have no type of explanations for any of the things that they let happen. But I'm just like, you just let this little girl come in and do all these things, and I'm sitting over here like, she's not like her wrestling is not that proficient. Her in like her that's her mic work is like the only thing that I can give her. That's what
Yeah,
she
let her just let
over
her host a talk show.
over
Just let her host her
everybody else.
talk show.
Okay, because I forgot what the name of her
I
talk
think it
show
was Moment of
was.
Bliss.
Um, yeah,
Moment of Bliss.
they
Yeah.
can just go ahead and let her keep doing it, and that's something that I can see consistently. You know, every and then maybe every now and again she could hit somebody that and that'll lead to a feud. Maybe
Kind of
like
like the
once,
Miz. Kind of like
maybe
the Miz. Like he don't wrestle as much no more,
once
but
or
he does
twice a
his,
year.
yeah,
You
he does
know,
his pay-per-view appearances, shows up.
yes, you know she can be a female Miz because bare minimum babes go together. They
And
do that.
the Miz is awful to me. So there you go.
He's a bare minimum babe, and that's
There you go.
okay. That is
It
okay.
works. It
It
works.
works when you just need to do bare minimum stuff. That right there, great. Don't try and wrestle with the big boys and the big girls because that's not going to get you anywhere.
It ain't. It ain't.
You know?
Damn. Hell of a suplex. But I think tonight's been I mean, AEW is usually pretty solid.
Yeah, I can give him that. The show is usually decent.
It's
It's never
definitely better
usually a
than
complete
Mondays or
disappointment.
Fridays. Yeah. Because I definitely went back and watched Raw even after you said it was underwhelming, and I
Why?
couldn't believe how underwhelming it was. Like, really, really, why are y'all doing this to me? And the sad thing is, it's not sad, but it's like Cody was the best thing on the show. Roman, he just cut a promo, watch SmackDown.
You know? And we were already gonna do that. We was gonna do that
And
anyway.
there's no way they're gonna make him, even if he is hurt, he's not dropping those titles. So everybody can shut up with that bull crap. Like he's gonna drop the belts. No, WWE will let him hold on to
Let's
those
finish.
belts as long as yes, it's Twisted Bliss,
It is.
Twisted Bliss.
And she didn't even do it well. That was pathetic. That was pathetic. Get her, Sheeta.
Yeah, I don't. It was just
Yeah, she's like she needs some more time, like in the ring. That's what she needs to spend all of her free time doing. She needs to spend time like because she's dating what is her name? What's her name? Julia, right?
oh,
Julia.
she's dating
She's
Lee
dating
Johnson, Big Shotty Lee Johnson.
yes.
Yeah,
And I'm
she is.
like, you need to spend all that time going and working, working. That's what you want to do. You want to be taken seriously. That's what you need to do. You need to be working consistently. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and keep putting you on TV, taking up spaces from women that can actually be putting on shows and drawing eyes to our content. If you just gonna continue to perform at not even a basic level,
Right.
like you need to do so much better if you want TV time and you want to be in good spots. You want to be part of a stable. You need to be more than the bare minimum. There need to be something that sets you aside from everybody else back there. Oh, I am not.
Yeah, Mark, that feud has been going on, but Serena Dube is amazing.
It's so crazy when you think about it. How like in '08, she was over there with CM Punk getting her head shaved off, and now she is, here. Look at Swerve. Ow, ow.
I don't get how they didn't see anything with him in WWE. They had a perfect group.
I'm like, Hit Row was likes that. They were at UMD a couple of they were at UMD, I think, for Thanksgiving. That's my mom. Please
Hi,
discard
Mom.
that. Oh, oh, oh! Not they being. Oh, Keith.
Not with the dry
Yes,
cleaning.
Keith. Come on, Keith. Period. Swerve. Period, Keith. Doing what Keith Lee does.
You
Just
know, I missed that on WWE TV where you would see the backstage fights.
that's what I'm saying. Like they're missing so many elements that could just make this show fire. Okay, they're missing like especially Raw. Raw needs it. Okay, Willow,
That's gonna be a good match.
that's gonna be good. I love me some Red Velvet. She's also a person that continues to get better as we see her. I'm here for her.
Yeah, yeah, they. That's some good matches on Friday.
I might have to tune in. Saturday fight night.
Yeah, they got plenty of matches.
Mm.
It's kind of like you can't miss with any of these matches really.
Mark is
S-
absolutely right.
Swerve is money.
Swerve
I
is
don't
an
know how they
absolute
f that up.
magician. Swerve has the total package.
Is that Velvet?
It was. It
And
was.
look, I think Willow might beat Red Velvet. What you think about
She
that?
she puts me on her story too because I have her. I have one of her shirts.
Yeah,
I be getting all the recognition, y'all. I be sized too.
there you go. There you go.
But yeah, she's also somebody that consistently, gets better. You can tell she's putting in that work outside of the ring to, get better.
Yeah,
And I love
that's
that.
what I said. It's gonna be. That's what I said. The field looks good for the tournament. I think this tournament is where you'll see the women's division really start to take that step towards being what
An
you want it to be
actual
each
like
week.
division
Yeah,
and not just a bunch of people that come here to wrestle every now and again.
because outside of Jade and maybe like what they were doing with Britt Baker, they didn't have any substance outside of that.
Hmm.
So, like you said, every match don't need to be for the title.
It doesn't need to be for a title. Blood doesn't need to be involved. You put
He said you up and coming. That's what he was trying to say.
oh, oh, thanks.
He was like, yeah, look at the. He was like, you getting all the recognition. So he was like, yeah, you up next.
Listen, I be trying because Scorpio put me on his story twice. Orange Cassidy liked one of my comments on Twitter. Uh, the girls they stay putting me on. Yeah, I be trying because I got my gear, and when I wear my gear, I want everybody to know, hello, peep this gear. You see this shirt?
I was about to
Look,
say you got. I was gonna say you probably killing me on the merch. Those
I
shirts
kill
add up.
everybody.
Those
I kill
shirts add up.
everybody.
Those
I'm
shirts add up.
I'm not gonna lie. I catch them in all the sales.
Yeah.
So, um, I got I got a bunch of WWE. Um, guys, listen, you got to catch the sales at the right time. Listen, when they do that buy one get one for $1, get them, get them, because that's exactly what I did with WWE. That's how I got like 4 or 5 Bianca shirts, 2 Roman shirts. Um, I have a very very classic Fiend shirt. I haven't seen anybody with it yet.
Ugh.
Okay, I haven't seen anybody with this shirt yet. So I might be the only one that has it. I'm not saying I am the only one that has it. I'm just saying I might be. Just
Hey,
saying.
we just gonna say you're the only one that has it. We just gonna say you're the
As you
only one that has
should.
it.
As you should. Um, but yeah, like I caught the WWE sale that buy one get one. Buy one get one for $1. Done. Period.
That new Cody shirt
Yeah.
that they got is hard. I ain't gonna lie.
This is
Young Bucks and FTR.
interesting.
Main event time.
Okay. We're gonna get a solid 20 out of this.
I'll take it.
I don't necessarily I don't have any horses in this race, so I'm
I'm
fine with
going with
this.
FTR.
Okay.
They gonna get their payback. But yeah, if you get a chance, watch that FTR and the Briscoes. Whew,
I
that was
shall.
amazing.
I shall.
And I know you like Ring of Honor, so I know you know about the Briscoes. So
Oh, absolutely.
yes.
I was really close to getting like a bunch of the old like Ring of Honor stuff. Um but then, it's like, I can subscribe and watch everything I want online. So it's like, you know, all right.
Hmm.
I can just subscribe and watch everything I want online. So I
Right.
don't need to buy nothing in the hard copy. I know that I was listen when CM Punk when we got that CM Punk and MJF and CM Punk came out and not only with his old Ring of Honor theme song, but then he had on the gear and everything. I was so loud in Jimmy's. The people at the bar was looking over at me and my like as I was in my section, they was looking at me like I was crazy. I'm just like, it's clear that all of you are uncultured swine because y'all will be freaking out just like me. So it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and freak out by myself and I'm gonna keep doing it because ugh,
They
I
got the
could
Ring
not.
of Honor wing announcer, Bobby Cruz.
Okay, period.
You excited that Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor? Keep it alive.
I am because I feel like not only are we gonna keep getting Ring of Honor, one of the reasons why I'm really fond of them, they're the company that is most likely to frequent my area. And they are here. Well, actually our area, because we're all here. Um, they are here in Baltimore very frequently.
Yes.
They did their last show. And it was like, this is here. Like they are the main ones that frequent this area. WWE, The last time that they were actually supposed to be here for anything major was literally Money in the Bank for in
And I
2020.
and wasn't one of them supposed to come, but COVID canceled a pay per view. I think
It was Money in the
it
Bank.
was Money in the Bank. Yep, because I was gonna
Money.
go.
They were supposed to be. Listen, and when I tell you I was ready, I mean like I had my money ready. And then of course COVID happened. I was like, wait a second, hold on. How serious are we?
Look,
Are we talking?
you know they only do one pay per view here every 5 years,
It was
and then we
just
got Money in the Bank, which is one of the top
it's a
probably
top four.
five. It's
It's
the top
top
five at
four.
least, right?
And I'm like we could have had that and then COVID. And I was just like, bruh, like I've never
Yeah,
been so upset about a cancellation in my life.
yeah.
I've
I was
never been
actually.
so
I'm
upset.
not even gonna lie. I was excited for that because I was gonna be there too. Not
Like
even
I
gonna
was
lie.
gonna exactly like
I'm
I
not
was
even gonna
gonna
lie.
go. And I know for a fact if it wasn't for COVID, we would have got a completely different outcome. We would have got a great show. But because of COVID, COVID changes everything. Like, oh, we were supposed to have so much greatness and COVID ruined everything. COVID was actually like changed the landscape. Honestly, COVID changed the landscape. And I'm I was upset by it. I want her to be to come back here for something for a big pay per view.
AEW
I
too.
know we're not going to get a big four. However, I feel like we could probably get a Money in the Bank. Like we can do it. We can host it. We can fill those seats. I know we can, especially for Money in the Bank. Like it's
Now
money.
you know what idea I had was they doing the stadium shows now. Camden Yards. You got M&T Bank. You got the stadiums in DC.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just saying they want to come in the area.
Exactly, and it's like I would absolutely be there, and it also it's really nice that we have Jimmy's because a lot of the wrestlers across the board absolutely love Jimmy's. So they also like advocate for our space in coming here because that's it's a very nice place. They love coming here and getting Jimmy's and then because a lot of them dine here and I mean like they be here for hours. Like when I came, I was here, I went to Jimmy's in 2020 and I met Matt Cardona and Kurt Hawkins. And I was like, and like we were actually, we was dining in the same space. And I'm like,
Right.
this is this is what happens when wrestling comes to town. Like, and they be in there for hours. Like Bianca and Montez, Andrade, like they all be coming in here and like, getting seats and stuff and sitting in Jimmy's and just chilling. They be
Right.
drinking, they be eating, and I'm just like, this is the type of stuff that we get when wrestling comes to town. It's like it's good for business overall everywhere. So
And this is a great wrestling area.
yes, that's what I'm saying. Like people will actually come out, especially if they know you're hosting something. They going now he put the little headband in his trunks. Oh, and then he put it in his face.
Man, I would, it's just, I love a good tag team wrestling match. That's why it's like,
Tag team wrestling uh is never not something that I look forward to seeing unless the tag teams are not worth it. Um,
like in WWE, outside like the Usos.
like, well, I mean, if
I mean,
you give the Usos a good competitors, they're gonna put on a good show.
yeah, they ain't got nobody. That's the sad part.
Usos and New Day was probably some of the best tag team matches we had seen out of WWE in a long time.
Yeah,
Anytime they get together, it's a banger. And then they had that fatal 4-way, and it was the Usos. I do believe the New Day was in it, and Luke Harper, Eric Rowan were in it, and there was another team. It was because it was 4 teams, and like I'm like that match was really really good. I need to remember what pay per view that was at.
You said a fatal four way. Was it what was the who was the other team?
Because it was
I'm
it was
trying
at
to
a pay
think.
per view, and I'm like, and it was for the titles and everything, and it was a fatal four way, and it was a really good match, and it wasn't none of the current because it wasn't the Street Profits, but it was New Day, Usos, the Bludgeon Brothers,
Mm,
and
that was recent. That had to be in the last couple of years.
yeah,
Oh, damn. Who would be the other team? I had to look
I
that up.
don't know, but
I had
I'm
to look
pretty
that up.
sure it was a fatal four way. I do not think it was a triple threat match. Let me see.
I actually liked the Bludgeon Brothers when they were a team. I liked them.
They was fire.
Yeah.
Okay, they was fire.
Doing a lot of sharpshooters. I wonder if Bret Hart really's gonna.
Mm. I can't see who this is.
Damn, the
This
Young
is
Bucks
a
have great
new.
chemistry.
Say that again.
So the Young Bucks have such great chemistry. Yeah, that match probably had to take place 2018, 2019.
Oh, it was just in three.
Okay.
It was just in three. It was at a WrestleMania. It was at 34.
Oh, see, I forgot about that whole pay-per-view, so I would have forgot that.
Um,
What was the main event of 34? Oh, oof,
damn if you and I know. I don't know.
I'm about to look that up. WrestleMania 34 was in. Oh, that was Brock and Roman in New Orleans.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that match was absolutely fire. Usos, New Day, and the Bludgeon Brothers. That was a really really good match. And like the Usos are absolutely Usos, New Day. They're all capable of performing, but because we were only seeing Usos and New Day, Usos and New Day, Usos and New Day all the time, it's just like Brock and Roman. You can only put them together so many times before we are bored. And it's not that they are not good tag teams. It's just that we've seen them. We've literally seen them take each other to their limits, and we know exactly what they're capable of. So you can only put them together so many times. We're not worried about it.
I agree. I
So
agree.
they need some more versatility.
That's why I think they need to call up some of these NXT teams.
I'd be okay with that. Like if whenever Gargano is ready to come back, just because I know that they're a good tag team, DIY can come and do it again. And then for a while, ouch, for a while, Champa was with he was with what was his name? Timothy Thatcher,
Oh yeah, and they fired him.
and that was a solid team.
They was beating the hell out of people. That was
That
very
was a
entertaining.
solid team. That's a team that they could have put right up there on the main roster and get these boys run for their money. Like I feel like NXT is always trying to. They're literally always trying to prove that they belong. That's how I feel anytime I be watching like NXT matches. The older like before 2.0, I always felt like everybody on the card was trying to perform like trying to prove, hey, I belong here
Right.
and you're gonna see me. You're gonna see exactly why I belong here. And with Thatcher and Ciampa, I was like, I don't know who thought of this pairing, but this is solid because I'm here for this. I'm here for them teaming up. I'm here for their chemistry. I'm here for their moveset that they had together. It's good. It was good to see. So yeah, I'm down for. I would be all right. I would have been all right if they moved them to the main roster, but what they got going on now, I it's just in shambles. They're just gonna keep trying to throw people together, trying to make it work. It was easy for them to do that with the women. Trying, they can keep trying all these different mix-ups and try to find people, but if you can just actually let people team with who they want to team with, build their chemistry, it's fine. Like Naomi and Sasha, they already have that chemistry,
Right.
because when Sasha came up here, this is who she was with. She was with Team Dad. That makes perfect sense. It's like full circle. We coming back around to it. But teams like Liv and Rhea Ripley, it don't make no sense. They completely, like, the only thing that looks like, they're both white and they both wear latex. That's
Right.
the only thing that puts them together. I don't have no desire to see them team up. They kept two completely different wrestling styles, and it's two completely different people. Like, there's nothing in them that makes me be like, I can see them together. They don't have any type, like, their move sets are not similar in any way. So it just when it doesn't make sense for them to be together,
Right.
it's just in
And she
shambles.
was just in a tag team with the super fake superhero.
Exactly.
Like you said, no
As long as I
creativity.
keep it like steady.
Definitely no creativity. That's why I said I don't know what they're gonna do on SmackDown. And that's the thing. It's like everybody goes to Raw. Everybody gets called up, goes to Raw. What does SmackDown get? I mean, Roman can't do everything now.
I mean, he has been carrying. I know his
The
back hurt
bloodline
because
can't
he's
carry
been
everybody.
carrying.
Right.
Okay, but like I'm ready for, if Bailey is ready. She can come back and she can pretty much. She's also a a do whatever. She's a whatever person. You put her anywhere and she gonna do good. You know.
I think they should bring her back to feud with Bianca personally, but
I would actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that again. Their match was really really good. Well, their feud actually was really good. I was entertained with it the whole way through. Even with like the gimmicks, I was still entertained because I was just like, it didn't make either of them look bad. And I feel like that's usually where they go wrong when they do the gimmicks and everything. It ends up making somebody look bad, and it's like, the feud is supposed to make everybody involved,
right.
look better leading into the big match. And that's something that they do well. Like, that's something that they did well with them. So hopefully, if she comes back and she does feud with Bianca, I'd be here for it.
Then you got Asuka too.
Listen, another person I'm ready to feud with Bianca, something that we have not seen, something that is going to be completely different if we do get to see it, because there's nobody with Asuka's like moveset that Bianca has, like, that sort of like experience with. So it's going to be really really nice to see that if we do get to see it.
You know
Um,
what's crazy? I was looking through some of these WrestleManias as you was just talking, and then we've gotten a lot of bad ones recently. So I guess I would say 38 was a win, even though with some goofiness in there. It was a win.
Definitely, both. So I think, although I don't think that it's gonna top, it does not top what we got last year with like the women. Um, well, specifically just Bianca and Sasha. I feel like they should have double main evented. They should have main evented again. You know,
Yeah, I think that should have been. I agree. Definitely over
because
Ronda.
that match was, not only was that match, good, but it gave us just enough so that way we can be like, are we done here, or are we going to get a little bit more? We're like I don't know. We're not entirely sure. We could see this happen again, or we could also, not.
Right. I'm just hoping they don't
Why
go
do
to
you
LA
have
next
my
year
cup?
and lay a dud.
I'm sorry. What did you
No.
say?
Oh no, you good. I was just saying I hope next year they don't go to LA and lay a dud because they're doing 2 nights again.
I absolutely am gonna go next year. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a package. Give me a gold package.
Right. Right.
Uh, yeah, I'm getting a gold package. I was gonna go this year, but there were just uncertainties and too many uncertainties. I could not go ahead and buy the gold package. But if I buy the gold package this year, I know I will actually be able to go and head there with my brother. My brother is not he's not super too keen on wrestling, because like his favorites like Jeff Hardy, so he pretty much just want to go where he at. And as he's not going to be at WrestleMania next year. Well, I mean, as the way it's looking now, he's not going to be at
Right.
WrestleMania next year. So I don't know if he's going to want to go. Oh, never mind. He said it's WrestleMania. He gonna go.
There
so
you go. It brings out everybody.
so we're going to LA. We're going to Hollywood next year, and we're going to Hollywood next year, and
I
we're
just
gonna
hope
go
that
ahead
The
and go.
Rock shows up at some point.
I'm literally, again, like I'm literally the only person that does not want to see Roman versus Rock.
Again?
We didn't get it once.
Roman versus who?
The Rock.
Oh, I thought you said Roman versus Brock.
Oh no.
Yeah, we don't ever want to see that again. Just burn that.
Yeah.
Burn that.
We don't like. We've been seeing it for 8 years. Like, come on.
You ask me. I just think
Yes, right. AEW. It's been a hell of a match, by the way.
No,
It has been.
saying-
It's been a massacre.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
it's
definitely
I
has
think
been.
Mark said that it's been a
Yes,
massacre.
definitely been a massacre.
Get up on that.
Hey, I'm with him though. It's WrestleMania. You know what? I may try to head out there next year because this year I was going to try to go, but the whole post-COVID stuff, I didn't know how things were going to be, so
Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
definitely try to go LA.
I'm absolutely
Oh, see, Mike agrees with you. He don't want to see that match either.
Oh yes, thank you, Mike. I literally am the only one like that does not put anything for me. Not in a sense of a rivalry, definitely not in a sense for a title. Because there's no way that they can play that to where I'm gonna sit up there and like, because you can't do the angle where Rock is like, I mean, I've been leading the family, I put the family on the map, whatever. It's like, Rock, you didn't do that. Your father did it, and then you followed in his footsteps. So shut up. Second, again, any way you put it is not gonna make me be like, okay, I'm here for Rock. I can't. Oh, he got in there fast. How did he get past the other
Shout out to
player?
Mike for watching. He was with us over WrestleMania weekend. We did watch alongs for both nights, so shout out to Mike.
I want to go tomorrow. I want to go tomorrow. Sorry, I can meet them.
What's up, Mike? Appreciate you, brother, for tuning in. Oh, he got his foot up. This has been a hell of a match, though.
It has been, and we are literally.
This is a pay-per-view match. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna start this side of my line.
He said no. That's nice.
And I'm gonna just be
Controversy.
We'll take a little
No,
controversy.
I really want to.
I love a good controversy. Okay, listen. Back in the day when they used to do the 3 counts and then the foot be on a rope, so then the other ref come out and be like, "Catch the film, bro. Watch the film."
Yeah, I
And
love
it's
that.
Do
like,
you think
okay,
what would be a good idea? Like,
Oh shoot,
try to get
what
something
the hell they about to do now?
for the most part. 'Cause, like, I want all this.
covered up.
No, not this whole thing. Like, I probably want the words said. Like, probably like
Damn,
you know,
FTR.
either shade and like this, like
Samoa Joe killed it, Mike. He killed it.
Mhm.
The crowd loved him. He
Yeah,
killed it.
Joe got like probably the most positive reception out of a newcomer I've heard in a long time.
Right.
Since Keith Lee, honestly.
I don't know what we put right here. Like,
In between there,
yeah, I don't know.
you can like
I don't know what would
do like a sword or something. Nice.
FTR is amazing, man.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
He spit in his face.
FTR is amazing. FTR is amazing, man.
That's
They
so
are freaking amazing.
nasty.
Yo, they had an amazing, amazing match just now. FTR, I tell
Really,
you,
really good match.
that might have been better than anything we saw on WrestleMania weekend, as far as
Whoa,
WWE was.
whoa, whoa.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Come on, I was like,
I
come
know,
on,
I
come
know. I'm
on,
messing with you.
come on.
That was a hell of a match, though.
Be nice.
That was a good finish too.
It
FTR
was.
does look great.
I was never ever on the FTR train. Um, I was never on that train. I didn't care for them when they were with WWE. I was never like there. However, ever since they came here, I'm like, okay, like they could talk and they be wrestling.
Right.
And like their wrestling style is classic.
Yeah, Samoa Joe got the win, Mike. Let me recap the results real quick. As the show just ended, Samoa Joe beat Max Caster, Mike. Sheeta qualified as well.
Mhm.
Sean Dean beat Sean Spears, Mark. Adam Cole and Christian Cage started off the show. Adam Cole did his thing and got the win. The Hardys beat the Butcher and the Blade. Jeff Hardy did a crazy
Crazy
Swanton
swanton.
bomb. And then FTR just beat the Young Bucks. So Queen Mia, pretty good
Yes.
show, right? Pretty good show.
Pretty good show. Dynamite usually is a good show. So they did not let me down here. I do not feel like I wasted my time.
And hey, look, you joined us here on the Flex Zone. You gonna be back next week, right?
Yes.
Got you. So next week, Queen Mia, yours truly, back again watching AEW Dynamite. Of course,
Back
we're gonna talk
again.
a little bit WWE or whatever else happens in the
Weekly
world of
recap.
wrestling and
No,
see
let them hear you. Let them hear you. Nah,
see
go
what
ahead.
else is going
Talk.
on.
Talk. Let
Dude,
them
like
hear you.
you my nigger.
Christian needs to
No,
retire.
He said Christian needs to retire.
Look, they use him sparingly. He's not on TV every week, which is good.
Listen,
Yes,
listen.
Dynamite was
I
good.
said that when he came to AEW, I was like, please don't let this man be
He
wrestling.
he ain't
And
got
then
too much
he's
longer.
wrestling,
He
and
ain't got too much longer.
I'm just like, oh my god, why?
If Edge can keep going, so can Christian. Damn it.
That's what he think. But Christian was never that guy. He was
Christian was
never that
Christian was just
guy.
mistreated in WWE. That's all.
He was never that guy. I don't care what anybody says. He was never that guy. Nobody was ever like,
Poor Christian.
I gotta be Christian. I have a dream of beating Christian. Nobody cared.
Poor Christian.
Nobody cared.
Poor Christian. Poor Christian.
My brother just asked me what was my beef with Christian.
He ain't do nothing to nobody. He just trying to make a living. He
Listen,
got a
I
couple
don't have
years
no
left.
beef with Christian. Listen, he had a fire theme song. I still love his theme song. However, was he outworking everybody?
He
No,
was not outworking everybody,
not by
but
not by a long shot.
he was just
That he got with
working.
the help of Edge.
He was
Stop
he
it.
was he was working part of the time. He was working part of the time.
All right.
He was
Anyway,
working part of the time.
he. I'm about to say, was he out? I don't know if at any point in his career he was outworking anybody. What I do know, he absolutely does. He got titles on both brands, as he should, because he spent a good amount of time on both those shows. I'd be very disappointed if he did not have titles from both of those places. However, was he ever like he doesn't have the look, and I think that's where, like, Edge has that look. He could talk, he could wrestle, and he looked the part. Christian, he don't look the part, and I don't think he ever looked the part. Caesar, take it out. I don't think he ever, looked the part like that. So I feel like that's always where he's thought, and his in ring work was not ever anything to rave about. So it was like, I'm not gonna call him a bare minimum babe, because he does a little bit more. He does a little bit more. All right, put in the same, please. He does a little bit more than the bare minimum. But it's really not like, again, Christian was never anything to rave about. Not to me. So,
But we are raving about you joining me next week. Let the people know how to keep up with you, just in case.
You can follow me on Instagram, Queen_Mia with 2 A's, double 9s, and I am on Twitter at Beautiful Mimi. I want to say it might just be Beautiful Mimi. That might just be
We're
it.
going to get you a graphic next week, so we'll make sure we get all that so it can be on the screen, so everybody can type it in. So that way, because I want to make sure it's spelled right. So I'll make sure I get that from you, so it'll be ready for you next week. So it'll make sure that people can just copy and paste or see it on the screen.
Yes, I will. I would definitely be back next week. So
yeah, like it's gonna be another.
We have the card looks good so far. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add some other stuff to it along the way, but so far so good. It looks like we're gonna be in for a good show next week as well.
Yes, Queen Mia, appreciate you. We will see you next week. Get well soon. As always, leaving with elegance and grace, Queen. Thank you for everything, and we'll catch you next week.
Have a good night, guys.
Thank you. See you later. Everybody say bye to Queen Mia as I get ready to close the show out. Big ups to Queen Mia again. Thank you for everybody tuning in to this AEW live watch along. I'm your boy BKD, the host with the Moist God's favorite. Once again, hit that like button, smash that bell for all notifications. Comment down below any of your thoughts if you like the show. If you didn't like the show, if you liked our show, if you like what we brought to the table, and you want to see more, you already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. If you want to donate to the cause, #FlexOn1. We appreciate it. We can continue to give you more videos like this. FlexOn1@gmail.com. FlexOn1 on all social media. The FlexOn podcast. The only place giving you your sports how you want it when you need it. Throw your ones up. Acknowledge this is where they hit the sports podcast table. America's Most Wanted Podcast. God's favorite host, the host of the Moist. I'm gone. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, brother, man. Another good episode of Dynamite. Planting the seeds for more big matches next week as we get ready to head towards Battle of the Belts 2 and Double or Nothing next month. Let me know what else you guys want to talk about. I'll be back with more videos. Appreciate you, Rod, Mike, Mark, everybody tuning in. Once again, give it up for Queen Mia. And I'm getting ready to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to get to bed. Peace. I'm gone.